Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück bei der Technomancer. Wir sind jetzt erstmal dabei, die Quest hier abzugeben. Und dann werden wir die Sache nach O4 hier abholen. Und dann werden wir zurück nochmal nach O4 reisen. Aber erstmal muss ich mich hier wieder zurechtfinden. Wohin geht's da lang? Ne, ich muss in die entgegengesetzte Richtung. Ich finde es hier so verwirrend. Ohne diese kleine Minimap bin ich wirklich aufgeschmissen. So. Eine Etage höher ist der Prediger. Da lang. Hier oben. Na komm. Dem geben wir jetzt die Sachen und dann werden wir die Sachen zu O4 abholen und dann werden wir, ich weiß, ich wiederhole mich, nach O4 reisen.
Repent! We won't have access to the Blue Paradise.
I had something else. I think I found all the relics in the canyon.
Even if you were willing to give them to me out of charity, I would be ready to pay for them. We had a number of donations recently.
Here, you've got them all.
Praised be the shadow. Each one of these objects takes us closer to the great reconciliation. May you be blessed. I will pray for you.
Dafür, dass er ein Prediger ist, ist er ganz schön gut ausgerüstet. Finde ich sehr seltsam. So, wo sind die Waren, die noch 4 gebracht werden müssen? Der hat sie, ne? Ja.
Hey there, I was told to come find you.
Looking to smuggle merchandise to Ophir? You've come to the right place. Hope Dandolo explained the risks.
Not really, but I know Ophir well enough. You probably just didn't want to worry me.
You may think you know the city well, pal, but you've never tried to go through it with contraband. You find yourself caught by customs agents or guards, and they ain't gonna slap your wrist. Good luck.
Look,
Danke.
we're smuggling contraband just to damage our old corporations. Haven't we gone a little too far? What would the great master say?
I did a bit of stuff for him off the books, but yeah, he'd probably be disappointed to see me as an errand boy. Be that as it may, I'm sure that he would be happy to see me alive, and out of the ASC's reach.
I suppose so, yes. Victor's influence is truly one to avoid. To think that he alone ruined everything, your entire career.
Yep, das hat er wohl. So. Team zusammenstellen. Scott lasse ich mal draußen weg. Phobos lasse ich auch mal weg. Ich probiere mal diesen Lucky aus. Mal gucken, was da drauf hat. Und nehme Misha mit. Dann wollen wir mal nach O4 reisen. Alte Kuppel. So. Ja. Reisen wir zurück nach O4. Und stellen uns hier einen weiteren Kampf. Den ganzen Leuten. So, wir sind angekommen. Ach, stimmt, wir könnten ja auch hier ein Team zusammenstellen können. Na, egal. Was ist nicht so? Töte die Panzerkröte. Ach ja, die müssen wir auch noch machen. Kann ich auf dem Rückweg gerne machen. So. Wie komme ich? Töten Börse. Börse. Slums. Moment. Wir müssen ja eigentlich mehr in die Slums rein. Hier hoch und dann hier entlang. Gute Idee. Also mir fällt echt schwer, auch wenn ich das Spiel mittlerweile ein bisschen besser verstehe, fällt es mir immer wirklich schwer, jetzt irgendwas hier zu kommentieren. Ich weiß nicht warum, aber irgendwas ist hier, was mich stört. Hey, du da. Lass den Einarmigen in Ruhe. Er kann sich nicht wehren. So. Ja. Hier lang. Ich hätte gleich mal diesen Lucky dazu befragen, wie er seinen Arm verloren hat. Das würde mich jetzt doch mal interessieren. Ah, schon wieder Maulwurf. Können die nicht einfach tot bleiben? Das wäre so toll. Hallo. Kommt, ihr kleinen Elektroviecher. So, der Mann für die Schmuggelware ist auch direkt in der Nähe. Können wir also wieder 2 Fliegen mit einer Klappe schlagen. Und natürlich weiter kämpfen. Jawohl! Und da ist unser Schmuggler-Kontakt.
So, I just give this to you?
Holy hell, man. You can't announce it to Victor on loudspeaker, why don't you? You're damn lucky nobody's around right now. Are you new? You got everything I need, that's all I care about. Kinda surprised, though. Thought we'd seen the last of the deliveries from our little merchant friends, given what happened. Don't know how the hell you did it.
What are you talking about?
Hell, you don't know. Victor had a caravan stopped and every poor bastard in it tortured. Truth is, they ain't just rumors. Our informants never let us down before. You better be careful, Mancer. Really careful. Oh, one last thing. Keep the deliveries coming. And I know you want to know if I'm a painter, and those are really just pigments. Better you don't dig too deep, though. Safer for everyone.
If what she says is true, then there's a good chance that the ASC infiltrated Noctis. I'll have to find out who they are, and where they're hiding, so that we can feel safer.
Zach, whatever happens, you need to promise me Noctis won't fall into the hands of those scumbags.
We're gonna do what we can, and I'm sure Dandolo's not the type to ever lose a fight either, so...
Then we'll all fight together. I just hate knowing the ASC somehow wormed their way in here. It's just a dirty feeling. Like knowing your home's infested with cockroaches or rats or something.
Da sagst du was. Hä? Achso. Ach, da oben ist eine Leiter. Ah, okay. Aber gehen wir erstmal in die Slums rein. Und da haben wir noch einiges zu erledigen. O4, die Slums. Warten wir mal auf die lange Ladeszene. Dass es überhaupt noch Spiele mit Ladeszenen gibt, das wundert mich wirklich. So. Finde einen Statue. Oh, direkt in der Nähe. Das können wir direkt auf dem Weg abhaken. Das ist super. Okay. Ach ja, die Info. Ah ja. Ich würde sagen, wir gehen hier entlang, holen uns den Stator und gehen dann hier in die Bar und holen uns mal, geben die Informationen ab, die wir gesammelt haben. Hallo! Guten Tag, Mr. Mancer hier. Au. Was war das denn gerade? Gift? Dann gucken wir mal, ob wir einen Stator hier finden. Ein Stator. Wir haben alle Sachen für die Reparatur des Rovers. Jawohl. So, was haben wir hier Schönes? Nichts. So, da wollen wir jetzt mal zu Anton Rogue. Und ihm klipp und klar vermitteln, nachher, dass er sich aus Noctis raushalten soll. Aber erstmal gehen wir in die Slums, in die Bar. Was ist das denn für eine riesige Frau? Achso, die steht auf dem Sandhügel. Ach ja, waren das mal schöne Zeiten hier in O4, als wir noch Freunde hatten.
Hi. Hello there, Mr. Mancer. Good to see you.
Informationen über den Status der Opposition, die gesammelten Informationen weitergeben.
So, what did you learn?
I was able to get some answers for you.
Great. I knew you would. Go on, what did you find?
Keep names out of this. Be clear?
Of course. Our sources are always protected. Go on.
According to my source, the Army's reducing its troops by 50%, and the official reasons are the rising rates of desertion, the number of Technomancer arrests, and the shrinking size of the standing force during peacetime. But she says this doesn't explain everything, as many good officers and soldiers are being let go without reason, and replaced by members of the ASC. In fact, the fear is if the ASC attempted a coup today, the Army couldn't stand in the way, because there are too many ASC entrenched in its ranks.
That's terrifying. And it's news that'll hit the hearts of people in this city. All the people with soldiers and their families, soldiers who fought hard, now being fired only to make room for spies. What else did you find out?
I talked to an expert on corporation politics who had first-hand knowledge about Aurora and us.
And how'd he say Abundance lost?
Aurora's troops were led by a general named Wisdom, who used Technomancers, and apparently they've got a lot more than we do, especially recently.
So Abundance arrests and detains you and your brothers, our greatest weapons, and fall because of it. Guess that's karma.
But what's more, they rallied the common people, recruited local and national militias who were feverishly motivated by the promise of gaining a voice on Aurora's council. Aurora became the first corporation to empower its people to fight. So while Aurora brought everyone together for the war, strengthening their numbers, Abundance fought weakened, bleeding their ranks, arresting its own Technomancers. Our army, well-trained and well-equipped as it is, didn't stand a chance. We lacked the Technomancers to lead the charge and the motivation of Aurora's militias to persevere.
That's incredible. By giving power to the people, Aurora all but assured its victory. The power of unification is real. And the self-sabotaging nature of our government ruled by paranoia and fear cost us the war.
I also talked to a mutant who heard about the camp breakout and the mutant who led it.
Fantastic. And?
The mutants in that camp were living in hell, day in and day out. They'd finally just had enough. So one day, a guard was beating on a mutant too tired to work. As much as the others pleaded, the guard wouldn't stop. So another mutant stepped in and hit him back. The guards threatened to kill 10 mutants in retaliation. And that lit the fuse. With the help of a prisoner from Aurora, the mutants got their hands on some tools, and the riot started. They weren't trying to escape. They just wanted the abuse to stop. But the way the guards reacted made the mutants fear that it would only get worse. So they got out, led by a mutant named Scum. It's now a bit of a legend among them.
And where'd they go?
I can't tell you that.
Fair enough. You need to protect your sources, right? Another story that people need to hear. It's what happens when you mistreat beasts long enough. Eventually, they'll turn on you. Thanks for all the information. Once I write the articles and get them out there for people to read, I think the people are gonna have a wake-up call about how different the truth is from the propaganda their government's feeding them.
Hope it makes a difference.
You and me both. But real change has to start with the truth. Hold on. I've got one more thing to ask of you, if I could. One more thing to really make sure we can ignite some change.
And what's that?
We put our news on the city walls. The man who's been doing it for us lives in the exchange. Getting there, though, has honestly gotten too dangerous for us.
So you want me to be your delivery man?
A deliverer of truth to those who have been starved of it, yes. If you would do that for us.
Yeah, I can do it for you. I'll see you later.
Jawohl. Nicht mehr erledigt. Dann gehen wir jetzt auch eben zu Anton Woke. Und dann war es das auch schon wieder. Mein Gott, wie schnell 20, 40, doch, wie schnell 60 Minuten umgehen können, wenn man eine Aufnahmesession macht. Weil ich bin ja nicht wie andere Let's Player und hänge mich an einem Spiel 6 Stunden dran und zerschnippel das in ein paar Teile. Das finde ich so ätzend. So, wo müssen wir hin, um zu Anton zu gelangen? Der Untergrund. Anton müssen wir hier lang laufen. Okay. Ja, komm schon. Da hoch. Oh nein. So. Die sind erledigt. Und Anton ist der Nächste. Zeit, die Warrior auszuschalten. Na und, ist mir egal. Habe ich erwünscht oder nicht. Ich habe ein Hühnchen mit Anton zu regeln. Ich habe ein Hündchen mit Anton zu regeln. Ich meine, ein Hühnchen. So, Herr Vogue. Schön, Sie wiederzusehen.
I heard you put an end to the smugglers' trafficking, Mr. Mancer. I am disappointed.
Why is that?
My concern? Oh no, I simply admired the man. Not for the income he scraped from his beggar army, but rather for the pressure he managed to put on the merchants without lifting a finger. With that said, anything having to do with crime is my concern. Maybe you will remember the next time before you stick your fingers in my pies. Now tell me, what do you want?
Über die Präsenz der Warrior in Noctis reden.
Looks like your dreams came true. Your men finally found a way into Noctis.
You don't seem happy about it. I take it old Dandolo got wind and put you on the case. Yeah, I was just thinking he'd been a little too apathetic lately. But give me some kudos, will you? With my men there, now I have access to the whole damn planet. This city's quite the wonder. And those merchants, sheer genius.
You want kudos, Anton? Maybe if your men killed a little less and thought a little more, then it would take Dandolo longer to discover who was behind the death of the merchant that refused protection. But now he knows, and he doesn't deal with threats to his people gently.
Sure, sure. And I'm sure you made him pay for good old Dandolo. That's the game, though, isn't it? I play my part, they play theirs, and you play yours. So let's let bygones be bygones. What would you say if I sent a small group back to Noctis, I'd promise they keep a low profile. A foothold in Noctis grants an all-access pass to the corporations, and we'd just be shadows in the shade.
Ablehnen.
That's just not gonna work, Anton. I need Dandolo's help, and I won't get it if I let your men on his turf, even if they're quiet about it.
Fine, fine, Mancer. Have it your way. You win, I'm out. Even though I'm not sure what it gains you. I'm not the only one in Noctis, and I'm pretty damn far from the most dangerous one to sneak in there. Victor's pretty entrenched in the notorious secret city. Who knows if my men could have helped you out at some point.
Don't think I'll need them. You think you're telling me something new? Victor's men aren't exactly discreet.
Good for you for learning the ropes. Keeping your ear to the ground. About time.
Yeah, guess I'm growing up. A few things I'd still like to find out, though. Like what and how your men managed to learn what they know about the city.
I'm not one to donate information, but it's a funny story, so I'll make an exception. You see, the Prince Merchant is a smart man, but not a wise one. He forgot one important thing. The city thrives on the backs of those who lack loyalties. And mercenaries lack, among many things, loyalty to anything but the serum. Serum that is doled out quite generously by the Colonel in exchange for their undivided attention to his needs. And soon, the Zealots taking refuge in Noctis conferred their loyalties to Victor based on the concocted dreams of a free pass into heaven for their services. A parade of idiocy, from start to finish, one and all trading loyalties for their magic beans of choice. If you're looking to learn what the spies found out for the Colonel, I'm sorry to say I haven't a clue. But I do know I'd pay a tidy price to see the look on Dandolo's face right about now.
Guess we all have our little amusements. Thanks for the info. I gotta go.
Then go.
Dann go. Ja, ich gehe ja schon. Entschuldigung, dass ich da war. Gut, meine Freunde, ich würde sagen, ich beende jetzt auch wieder hier die Folge. Bleibt mir gewogen und bis morgen. Ciao!